All right, I'm real shit. RNS. Man, I'm just on here rambling, right? And I'm just trying to get a feel for like, I ain't trying to put people in the crosshairs, but at the same time, man, I'm just telling some stories, right, in my life stories, just some, little episodes, right? But it's I don't know if I'm getting too in tuned, or I don't know if it's just natural progression in life. You know how you just start getting in tune. You know what I mean? Uh, with your higher self. Uh, just knowing how to read the universe and read the energy and read the vibes. You know what I mean? Wisdom. You got knowledge, and then the application of knowledge. That's wisdom. I think I heard that somewhere before. I don't know what that comment. I don't know, but yeah, it is application of knowledge. Knowledge. You need applicable knowledge. You know what I mean? Knowledge that you can apply. That becomes your wisdom. The experiences. What you learn, the evidence you've seen is gonna become your wisdom in life. But man, R.I.P. to the Gumbo again, man. 3,200. That's our block. My mom and them 3211. Miss Holmes 3210. We don't gang bang, like we don't do no. And I'm trying to post this video, but the video was in the video of Gumbo. I'm trying to post this video of me telling a story about Gumbo in the home, but the video won't fucking load for nothing. And I'm like, man, is that, you know what I mean? Because I know that boy Gumby didn't want nobody to see him like that. Cause you talking about from where he came from where he, just the decline, just the life, just the physical decline, just how life can do you, right? And Gumbo ain't want nobody to see him like that, man. One time, we had went over there. He had came to visit his mama, and then we had went over there to kind of, we went over there to I was still on the house arrest at my mama and them. And I went across the street. I can go over there. I probably go over there for about 15 minutes for my things start tripping, beeping out of range, and we was all, me, Joe, we went over there. Gumbo was in a wheelchair, and I had snuck a picture of me, him, and Joe, and I posted it. I posted it on my page. And I don't know, I guess it kind of got back to him, so I don't know what happened, man, but he wasn't fucking with that. He wasn't fucking with that. He told Joe, man, what's up, man? Joe got me all on Facebook and all that old stuff, but I wasn't in no gang. We wasn't gang banging when we was coming up. We was repping hoods. So, our OGs gonna be, the niggas we looked up to in the hood, you know what I mean, I guess that would be our OGs or whatever, or the people that took us under, and gave us the game, But we had some characters, man, in my neighborhood that was like in the movies. And that nigga Gumby was one of them. That nigga was a movie, like the paid in full shit. He was living that, like one of them kind of lives. It's in the 90s. And they know him all over the city. Like they knew him. He was like one of them hustlers that the whole city know about. Gumby, G.I.T, 3,200. My mom and them 3,211. Miss Home with 3,210. So that was the nigga in the 90s, in the 90s that jump out with the Gucci's in the Coogee sweater on, like looking like Biggie. Nigga had the Coogies. Nigga had come from the cleaners with, you know what I mean? Like, with stacks of Coogee sweaters. And I ain't even know no life. I look up to my daddy. You know what I mean? Like that was my hero. That's my real hero. My old man. Hands down. Big Rocky. That's the smoothest nigga. The walk, all that. I got his walk, all of that. But just then you get young and you wanna be a rebel. I was a knucklehead, wanna run the streets. Then you had them street people, man. He was one. Gumbo had the Jacob. The Jacob is some East Coast shit. Jacob the jeweler. I'm talking about early 2001, right? Jacob the jeweler and all that old shit. You know what I mean? That was that was New York. But that was, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga like Gumbi had the Jacob and shit. You know what I mean? And but all that, whatever, all that, the rubies in the grill, you know what I mean? Nigga got the diamonds with the rubies. It's crazy, man, because I know he ain't want nobody. And so I'm trying to load this video and it don't want to load. So I say, man, I'm tripping, man. But man, this I say, shoot, that nigga don't he wouldn't even want. But I know the story, the real story he left behind though. You know, just I was right there. I seen like, shoot, them boys run through couple hundred pints. You know what I mean? Easy in a day or two. But R.I.P. to the Gumbo. Man, it's crazy, man. I I tried to R.I.P. man to the Mussolini too, man, from the neighborhood. And why I'm thinking of this is because when Mussolini died, I went and I took clips of all his verses from Represent, and I started trying to post, and I posted them all on I made a clip out of his verse on every song on the Represent, and I was posting it. I was trying to post it on my social media, on my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff. And all of them, they was blocking them. They was blocking all of them, I guess, for the copyright. I guess because of the beats. And it just made me think about the last conversation I had with him. I saw him in the corner store. And he was like, "What's up, man?" And he was like, I was like, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "Say, take all them verses." He say, "Man, go send that Represent that fam album and go take all my verses off each song, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, re-release it." And I was like, "Bro, come here, bro. Let's have a conversation." I was like, "Bro, come here, come holler at me, bro." He was like, "Nah. I know you busy, bro. I know, I'm gonna catch up with you." And he jumped in the car and burned out. That was the last conversation me and Mussolini had. And me, I don't know, we was like I guess we was a group, a rap group, right? Back in when I wanted to be a rapper about 20 years ago. But I don't know. Like that was the last. So when that happened, when I was posting all them verses and they were just blocking them, I just was thinking about the last conversation that we had, and I was just like, shit. And so I just erased them all. And then shoot. But I don't know. From my side, And all my stories that I'm telling, I don't know why it's gonna probably seem like man, I'm a bad guy in a lot of stories, man. I am. For some reason, they may be the bad guy, but I don't fuck it, cause all publicity, good publicity in the end anyway, right? Shit, for me. But except for yeah, all publicity, good publicity. Can't be telling I'm out here messing with no little kids and none of that shit like that though. You know what I mean? I had to, no. I'll be real vocal. Just trying to see what's up with that. But for the most part, man, I never explain. I don't give a damn about no explanations. Cause I'm always moving forward. It don't matter. It don't matter about the past, but sometimes I feel like in life I've been in situations where it's just like, bro, what the fuck? Where it's just like, I don't know what I done to them. You know what I mean? How the misunderstanding got, or still. Wait, I'm gonna get to that story though, but it just made me think about me posting that boy Gumbo and talking about this video, talking about this story when we was when he was in the home. But that motherfucking story not loading at all. And if it ever do, I'ma just take it down. Cause I know that boy didn't want nobody to see him like that. Cause he was looking, he didn't want nobody to see him like that. Cause everybody saw that boy Gumbi shining. Everybody, the whole city. Yeah. He had a good little run. You know what I mean? 99, about 05, 06, 06. He had a good ass run. Shit, probably longer than that. About 99 and to shit 08, 08, 09. And then shoot, the health deteriorated. But that was like how it was in our neighborhood, you know what I mean? You'd be like, shoot, it wasn't too many people just, and if you knew who, it wasn't too many people had some popping stories, you know what I mean? But it was some crews that was they was handling some business. They was putting in some work. They was counting some numbers. And they was out here living like a movie and stuff. You know what I mean? Red line and stuff. It was some brothers across the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like when it just at that time, my neighborhood was red cars, candy red, turn head. You know? So them niggas had it was red. Them niggas had candy red cars everywhere. It was just Houston thing. And Houston it's a Houston that back then it was the South Side. It was the South Side thing. South Side versus North Side. The niggas from the North Side come and steal all the cars on the South Side. The North Side and the South Side used to be a line, like, do not go over there. Don't cross the line, you know what I mean? Fades versus, fro versus fades. Braids and fades and braids. What fades versus braids or some shit. South Side still holding. Nigga old in the motherfucker. Knee hurting and shit. That shit was a long time ago, about 20-something years ago. We like them old. It's like looking at Polaroids of them niggas in the 80s with the rope chains and the Kangos and shit. That's how it is. Nah, I'm just talking about some shit. Some niggas with the Polaroid and the airbrush sheet behind them. Niggas got with the phone out. Got my Kango, big dookie rope chain. That wasn't them though. I'm just saying that's how like it used to be 20 years ago. Talking about like the dope boys from the 80s and shit. New Jack City and them. You know what I mean? Nino Brown and all them. Them was some real people too though. That kind of it was based off of them niggas about their projects. You know what I mean? Boys in the hood. I'm gonna post that then.